Episode 11, The Return of Felkar. The air was thick with tension. The black rift in the sky was slowly widening, like a giant mouth preparing to swallow the entire city. And the sound coming from it was more like a scream, but no one could tell if it was a scream of pain or rage. Zennar stood in the middle of the street, dust swirling around him. The blue light on his hand flickered on and off, as if his own heart was beating inside it. Lauren yelled at him, "Get off the center line. The energy will explode," but Zennar didn't move. The first confrontation, the rift split even wider, and then a huge black hand emerged from it. This hand wasn't human, not even the hand of a known monster. It was a mass of shadows, moving like smoke, but heavy and terrifying. Lauren ran to Zennar and hit him on the shoulder. "You don't understand. Felkar isn't an attacking creature, he's a creature that eats time energy." Zennar looked up at the sky and replied, "And he's here for me, right?" Lauren paused for a moment, then said quietly, "Yes." The landing, the black hand descended swiftly. You heard the sound before you saw it, like the roar of a tornado hitting the ground. Zennar raised his hand, and a blue light ignited the moment the impact struck, and a violent shockwave shook the ground around him. Lauren was thrown to the ground by the force of the impact, and as soon as he stood up, he saw something even stranger. Zennar's shadow had transformed into a blue shadow. For a moment, he glimpsed that it was moving on its own. Lauren thought to himself, "This isn't just energy, this is double power." The Felkar effect. As the dust began to settle, the crack opened wider, and an incomprehensible face emerged, just a mass of shadows, and one large, dark purple eye. When that eye looked at Zennar, he felt an unbearable weight on his chest, as if someone were pressing down on his very soul. Felkar, in a very low voice that penetrated his mind directly, said, "Finally, the bearer of the time seal has appeared." Zennar tensed. "You? Who are you, Felkar?" "I am the one who was created before time, and imprisoned within it. And your presence is the key to my return," Lauren shouted. "Don't listen to him. It's all a deception." The painful experience. Felkar extended a hand from the shadows that touched the ground, and the moment it touched, the buildings near the spot began to erode as if disintegrating without collapsing. "Zennar, what's happening?" "Lauren, he's draining the lifespan of things. Time around him is disappearing. Time itself was collapsing." The new power. Zennar's hand began to heat up. The blue light turned white for a few seconds, then it changed to a silver light. A new color, a new power, a new appearance, never seen before. Lauren was surprised and said, "This is impossible. This color has only appeared once before with one of the Time Guardians, thousands of years ago." "Zennar, and if this is the power that will stop him, I'm ready." The clash. Zennar raised his hand. Suddenly, the silver light formed a complete arc around his body, and he was standing inside a rapidly spinning circle of energy. When Felkar launched a wave of shadows at him, the silver energy absorbed it completely. For the first time, Felkar backed away. His voice changed, becoming angry. "Power, you shouldn't have come back. Time reversal unintentionally." Zennar reached out into the street, and a strange sight unfolded. The buildings that had been eroding began to mend themselves. The earth that had been dug up returned to its original state. Even the dust returned to its point of origin. Lauren froze, saying, "This is a localized time reversal force. You're repairing time." The real danger. But suddenly, the silver force began to tremble, and the circle around Zennar weakened. Lauren shouted, "If you continue, your very energy will be consumed." Zennar, "I can endure it." But the truth? He wasn't sure. The final blow. Felkar let out a scream that seemed to split the heavens, and transformed into a massive column of shadows descending upon Zennar with all its might. Zennar gathered all the energy in his body, the silver, the blue, even the shadow that moved with him, and he launched a counterattack. The explosion that occurred was like the explosion of a small star. The light covered the entire city. After the silence, when the smoke disappeared, the black crack was still there, but smaller. Felkar didn't disappear, but he retreated into the shadows, saying in a low voice, "It's too early. Seal bearer. It's too early. and the crack suddenly closed. The energy in Zennar's body vanished, the silver color faded, and he fell to his knees, breathing heavily. Lauren rushed to him and supported him, saying, "You have opened a new door of your power, but Felkar has confirmed your presence, and he won't let you go, Zennar." Trying to stand, "If he's coming back, then I must come back stronger, Lauren, and that means your next time crossing has to happen, right now."